I just want to talk today about the benefits of buying your premises and renting your premises. So, I've initially always bought everything. I think I've mentioned it, vans, buying them, renting them back. I'm kind of thinking maybe that wasn't possibly the smartest thing to do. It has worked out for me in one way, but I want to just get some opinions on this basically. So, I bought this building. So, the showroom that we're in, we own outright. We own the flat above and we own the building outright. So we've got no overheads on that. So that's really cool, fantastic. However, we hold this business, this building in a holdings company. So that then rents it back to M&R, which pay roughly, I think, about £1,000 a month for the building. I'm not 100% sure of the exact cost, which I should do, shouldn't I really? But it is roughly about that. So that gives a repeat income to the other company of £1,000 a month. So that's great because obviously your investment now is over 10 years old. So over the 10 years I've had it, I've had my money back pretty much. So now everything after that is great. However, the cash flow of the company, I believe, if we'd have invested and rented the building, we could have had the money for cash flow and for growth. Because I think the way I was brought up is, and I'm not as shy anymore, I will take a little bit more risks. I was brought up to purchase everything and you don't move on. But I think in this day and age, if you want to move on, you've got to look at realistically the amount of money that you've got, because if you've not got the cash and you buy a building like this, it's going to set you back for growth, because ultimately the costs of doing it all up. Anyway, moving forward, would I do it again? I'll probably do it now, but I probably wouldn't have done it then. The reason why I'm saying is because I couldn't really afford it then. So it's been a fantastic investment because we've pretty much had the money back out the rent, and also we now still own the asset. So there is a massive pointer on that. But if we was going to expand again, I don't know, I've contradicted myself here. I don't know if I would reborrow against this, keep this building, and then build something, for instance, like a unit, because we are outgrowing this showroom with people. We've talked about knocking the door through. I think that's what we're going to do, and go up into the apartment and make that into office, because we're literally outgrowing it. We've only got 3 desks in here. You can fit 4 people in here at max. We're going to go into the back. So eventually, if we get more than that, we're going to have to think about, moving else. Well, I don't know, to be honest with you. This basically is my pension. And I do have other properties that I rent out. Again, would I have gone into that? I probably would have done, but what I probably would have done is more than probably put my money back into the business, because I know a lot about this. I didn't know a lot about the other. I know it's worked out and I've pulled it off. So the benefits of owning the building is that you will get your retaining after about 10 years. If you're getting 12 grand a year, you're possibly getting your money back pretty much. And then after that, you've got a residual income. So there is the benefit of that. The other benefit of renting is that you can obviously still claim all that back against your taxes, and then you can have the cash flow. So any cash flow that you've got, you're not putting it into a building, because to put that sort of money into a building, it's a lot of money. Because let's face it, we're not multi millionaires. We've done okay. So I don't know if I'd advise advise you guys to, if you're going to get a showroom, I probably would say rent it for cash flow unless you can afford to do it. But I think going forward, we will start to look at getting things on purchase, lease and stuff, rather than buying them. I think it's important for the cash flow, because I've had months where I'm pulling my hair out thinking, oh my god, we're not going to make this, or I've had to put directors' loans back, or I had to effectively work for free, so I just cut my wage off. So if we're not getting any money in, I just cut my wage off. I'm fortunate enough to do that, so that then that money I can use to put back into the company. So it's constantly a battle of, should I rent next time or should I buy? I think I'm going to rent, if I'm honest with you, and just free some capital up in this. If I decided to buy, it's just because you put yourself under a lot of stress. If the economy changes and you're renting, you can just shut it. If you bought it, you own it, then you've got other problems to face. So I'd just like a bit of feedback on you guys to tell me what you think. Do you think it's better to buy your properties or rent your properties that you're running your businesses from? Because the advantage is that you can pay your own building off, and then you've got the money coming in as an income. The disadvantage is you haven't got the cash flow when you initially do it, so it's a long-term investment. Same with vans. Would you buy your vans outright and do what I do and rent them back to the company and get the money back on them and then go again? Or would you just get brand new vans every 3 years, put a load deposit and then hand them back and just get rid of the depreciation? I'd like to get some feedback on that, guys. Anybody that's got plumbing companies or larger companies out there, just let me know what you're doing, or any one-man bands that are doing the same. Just let me know what you would do, because it'd be really interesting to just share between us how we're all doing that, because I might not be doing it right, they might not be doing it. Between us, we could all get doing it right. So just drop in the comments and let me know. And don't forget to, if you like and subscribe, it really helps me do more of these videos and gives me the support to do it and gives me the motivation. Thanks very much for listening, guys.